It has taken 2 years since its first appearing on the XBLIG store, but Zeboyd's Cthulhu Saves the World has finally dropped onto iOS devices thanks to Tinker House Games. In an effort to keep the game as intact as possible, the controls are the only major change made to the game, though fans of this retro RPG love letter will have no problem jumping in and causing havoc all over again. For those not familiar with this JRPG-ish title, you play as Cthulhu, the Lovecraftian terror that heralds Earth's doom. But something isn't quite right. Upon waking, your evil powers are stripped away by a priest, cursing you so that the only way to regain them is to live the life of a hero. Aside from the usual combination of wandering an extensive labyrinthine overworld, complete with many dungeons to explore, be it for loot or to progress the story, the real meat of the game comes in the combat. While walking around, players will be forced into random encounters with an assortment of enemies. For some, this may be an old-school deal-breaker, but thankfully such encounters are limited, and once a minimum of fights are completed, the player can choose to fight or simply explore. Once combat begins, you're thrown into a first-person perspective, facing your enemies and selecting the abilities you wish to use from the extensive menu system. Attacks play out according to the highest agility and increase the combo meter, which can be used to improve attacks and spells. Also, certain attacks can impart insanity, potentially making an enemy insane and increasing the damage they take. Just be careful, because you can also take more damage as a result of them becoming frenzied. Combat rewards speedy resolution by increasing the amount of mana returned, but also because the longer you fight for, the more damage you'll take from attacks. It's a frantic and exciting battle system that means every fight has the potential to be deadly. Should you survive, you'll soak up the experience and level up, choosing from one of 2 rewards to specialize your characters. If there's any weakness to this release of Cthulhu Saves the World, it's that the invisible virtual D-pad feels far too sensitive, making it hard to accurately move around maps. Given that this was the only real downside to playing this release, it's an easy game to recommend to fans of classic RPGs and those who missed out the first time around.
This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.